it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. Oh my God. How many times do I have to tell you this? I am YouTube famous now. Hold on, I need my coffee. When you're YouTube famous, you need your coffee, you know? You need lots of coffee to keep you going. You need energy drinks. You need fountain pops. All that stuff to just keep you going because you can just power out the videos, power out the videos, power out the videos. You also need, if you want to be YouTube famous, oh Lord, if you want to be, oh Lord, if you want to be YouTube famous, you need, of course, a pink trucker hat because, hello, and you need one that says dad as fuck. So anyway, let me throw off my shoes and just get real in with you guys. So this is my third video today. And I wanted to do a little test because yesterday I posted one video. The day before I posted 2 videos. So I thought today I'm going to go back to what I was doing, spirit fingers, and I'm going to post, count them, 3 videos. And the problem is that right now my first video is taking forever to upload. And like I said in my previous video, that means like an hour. So in an hour, it'll probably be up or so. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to talk about who I believe is the most important YouTuber out there. Or the most important YouTube entity out there, so to speak. And it was interesting because I really got thinking about it the other day, and I will tell you what happened. So, I've talked on here a lot about how, like, late at night, I get very, very bored, and I don't have anything to do. I am, like, ADHD out the wazoo, okay? When I was younger, the ADHD, ADD were not things that they, like, typically diagnosed kids with. They would call them hyperactivity, or you had hyperactivity, and then they would give you, like, Ritalin and whatever. And I actually, my parents were very against, like, me being put on medication as a child, so, like, I was never put on that. So I was literally the kid, and bounce on the fence, bounce on the fence, bounce. I was literally the kid in class that was like, and I can remember, like, in high school, like, daydreaming, and I had these notebooks, and I found them out in the basement not too long ago. I had these extensive novels written in my basement of, like, traveling all over the world and espionage and all. I mean, I was a total daydreamer. I have always wanted to be, you know, like, famous. I've always wanted to be famous all my life. Who doesn't want to be famous? Like, I do. I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want adventure in my life. I want an exciting life. I want exciting friends. I want happiness. I want positivity. That's what I want in my life, okay? So much. So, on that note, every one of you needs to get one of your friends to subscribe to my channel. Because if each one of you gets one of your friends to subscribe to my channel, that will double my numbers. And then what will happen the next day when all of them get one of their friends, it will triple my numbers. And it's just basic math, you guys. I'm not very good at I think not. I'm not very good at basic math. But I do know that 1 + 1 is 2, and 2 + 1 is 3, and 2 × 2 is 4, and none of it really matters because I have a calculator. So anyway, but I got thinking about, like, the most important, because I get asked a lot, like, who's your favorite YouTuber? Who's the most real YouTuber? Who do you think is the most beautiful? And you guys, I'm going to start in November getting back to doing my top 10 list again. I did my top 10 hottest guys, and I'm going to do my top 10 hottest women on YouTube, I think, at the beginning of November, because I'm going to a schedule of videos that I'm going to be doing. So anyway, I thinking about this a lot, like, 2 nights ago, and I was sitting in my car, and I was like, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, I'm basically a one-man band, if you want to know the truth. Okay, so anyway, I haven't been asked to record anything yet, but when I do, it's going to be something like this. Hellbear, homophobe, redneck, gay, he's gay all day. Available on iTunes, Dad. Can't you guys wait? Oh my God. And then I'm going to go on tour and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, Garth Brooks is going to play guitar for me, and Trisha Paytas is going to sing up background vocals, and she's just going to sing Showtime, and we're going to do a little remix of Showtime on the side. But anyway, okay, so anyway, I was thinking the other day about this because I was getting all these snaps. So what happened was I tweeted out 2 nights ago, and I said, I'm going to take to Snapchat, and I am going to answer questions or talk to you guys, you know, I'll answer all your snaps. And I do this really anyway, like, if you snap me, one of the things you'll know is, unless for some reason, like, I'm trying now, like, if it says Judy Smith, and I'll, like, look at it, and I'll go Judy Smith, and then I'll play the video, so then when it, like, goes away, because sometimes it goes right back to the top. If you have a Snapchat and you get a lot of snaps like me, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm like, who sent me that video, and I don't know, so then I have to, like, go back. So now I'm like, Judy Smith, I watched the video. If you snap me, one of the things you'll know, no lie, I respond to almost every Snapchat I get, okay? And I try to do that the same thing with all of my Twitter direct messages. And I'm bad on emails, you guys. I'm so behind on emails right now. But other than that, like and Instagram, all the messages I get on Instagram I respond to. And it's not because, like, you're my fans. No, it's because, like, I love it so much. Like, it is so much fun to interact with you guys because, honest to God, I never thought I would never in a million quadrillion years. And so what I'm saying is this is possible for you. All you have to do is get a camera, upload it, and push publish, and you could be on this side of the camera too doing what I'm doing. Exciting, famous YouTuber of the world, Peter Monn. But anyway, so I never thought I would have like all of these hundreds and thousands of people I'm not hundreds and thousands, but like hundreds and then thousands of people to interact with, you know? And so I was sitting in the parking lot at the post office, and I was reading these snaps, and a lot of people were asking me, like, who's your favorite YouTuber? Who do you think is the most important YouTuber? And like, who do you think is putting out the most important content? And things like that. And it really got me thinking because it was like, there were like a lot of people that snapped me once and then I responded and then they said, oh my God, I can't believe you responded. I love when I get that, by the way. Oh my God, that makes my day. I'm like, why are they so excited that I responded? Seriously, I'm like nobody. But anyway, but then like there was like probably 5 to 10 people that like I kept on messaging back and forth. And there was one woman that sent me a message on Voxer and she asked me not to use her name, so I'm not going to. But she left me this 10-minute message, okay? And when I saw it, I was like, oh, dear Lord, 10 minutes on a Voxer message. But I listened to the whole thing, and I literally started bawling in my car. And I was like, some stupid thing. And you know what was the coolest thing was, she was talking about how she has a hard time falling asleep at night, and she listens to me read children's books on my BookTube channel because I've done like 2 videos now, one where I read The Lonely Doll and the other one where I read these 2 children's books called Summer and Snow. And she said that and that's one of my favorite videos of all of my videos I've done on here and on BookTube. One of my favorite videos I've ever been the proudest of making is when I read this children's book called The Lonely Doll because it's so funny and it's one of my favorite books and I love doing it so much. And she talked a lot in there about like, people like not liking her as she was growing up and weight issues. And I was like, we are like so much alike and just separated over space and time and all this kind of stuff. And then I got reading the comments on the YouTube videos that I had posted like from the day before. Like I would answer snaps and I would go in and I was reading these comments. And it was interesting because like people were interacting on my comment section. And like somebody had given me a really nasty comment. And like 5 people said underneath it, they said, you know, like, Peter is such a great guy, don't you know this, and blah, blah, blah. And you guys all were like so protective of me. And so like, he's awesome, he's genuine, he's so positive and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, and then like somebody would comment and somebody else would say, oh, I'm from Michigan too, and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. And it was so cool. And I just was like, it felt like I was part of your world back again, not part of sitting on this side of the camera. And I'm like interacting with all these people on Snapchat and all these people on Twitter. And I realized that the most important YouTuber out there is you, the viewer, the one that's commenting on the videos and the one, I mean, you guys are boosting me up every day, you know, and the things that you're saying and the snaps that you're sending and, you know, you guys are dictating what videos make it there and what videos don't. And I kind of had a moment today when I got really, really sad because I had put out that Truth About Drama videos and it didn't have the effect that I necessarily had hoped it would. A lot of people liked it, but a lot of people didn't like it. And to be quite honest with you, I've lost a lot of subscribers over that video, and that's okay because that's the video that I felt like I needed to put out. I needed to put that out, and I needed to say, I really struggle with the negativity that's being put out there in the world. But I kind of went, to be honest with you, and I looked at some of the channels that I was talking about. And like I said in there, it was not about any one specific person. It was about 10 to 20 different people. And I think like 5 of them had put out videos yesterday. And I was looking at those videos from those 5 or 6 different people, and they all like had anywhere from like 50 to 200,000 views. And I was like, very interesting. So apparently 200, 300,000 people are really interested in being, you know, into this whole like hate thing. And it was interesting because I thought, you guys are really out there, and I am one of you guys because I watch so many videos and I comment on so many videos and I like so many videos, and people leave me, you know, comments of like, follow this person and follow that person and all this kind of stuff. And so like I get super, super into it, and I'm a viewer as well. And so what I'm saying to you is you guys are deciding what content rises to the top. You guys are deciding, you know, what YouTubers make it to the top. You guys are deciding who becomes famous and who doesn't. You guys are deciding who is the next YouTube famous celebrity out there. You're the most powerful person on YouTube. You. Sitting there behind your, you know, phone right now, sitting behind your tablet, sitting behind your computer. You are the one that is the most important, powerful person on YouTube. You can do something good with it. You can do something positive with it. You can do something negative with it. You can do something hateful with it. You can boost pranksters. You can boost this. You can do whatever you want to do. But you guys are the ones that are dictating all of that. And I love so much interacting with you guys. And I love talking to you guys. And it's like last night, there was a point when my snaps kind of like started fading out. I literally at one point, like I went through them and I had like 200 snaps. And there was a point when they kind of like towards the end of the night, they started fading out. And I was like, come on, Australia, wake up, wake up. I'm ready for Australia. And so, hey, Matt in Australia, for watching my videos and talking to me last night and keeping me awake. Because I was talking to Matt from Australia for a while. Sydney! But anyway, I was like, wake up, the rest of the world, wake up. I'm not done to like interacting with you guys yet. And it's like the coolest feeling in the world, you guys. And it's like, you really realize that there is like the world and then there's YouTube. And it's funny because one of my favorite YouTubers, you guys know I talk about her all the time, you know, Katie at Miss Fucking Wonderful. She talks in there about people in her real life have no clue about the YouTubers that she's talking about. And I'm like, that is so true. Like my family and my friends, like I could mention like Joey Graceffa, Tyler Oakley, who's on like the red carpet at the Oscars. They don't even know who he is. They're like, who are you talking about? I'm like, he's on Ellen. Oh, I think the purple haired guy, the blonde haired guy, I think I might have seen him once. I'm like, get with the program, folks. But all of us on YouTube that interact, and I feel like I'm one of you trying to meet all these people and being the ultimate fanboy. Like part of my gig and what I want to do is like meet these people and like sit next to them on their couch and ask them the questions you guys would want to ask them for you, because we're all part of the same gig, right? I'm just this ultimate fanboy that loves YouTube and loves watching videos and just gets so into it. And you guys make me feel so good about doing that because I feel like we're like all in the same classroom and I'm the one that got asked to like go down the hall and talk to the principal to see if we can go on a field trip or something. Does that make any sense? So you guys at the end of the day are the most important, the most profound impactors on YouTube. It's not these super famous YouTubers that have, you know, 10 million subscribers like PewDiePie. You're more important than that. And I'm sorry if people don't really agree with that, but that's the truth, okay? You know, the people that are, you guys are the ones dictating and determining what videos will rise to the top. It's not the content that's being put out, it's who's watching the content, what you guys are saying about the content, where you're sharing it, if you like it, if you don't like it. So anyway, I love it so much. And I love being able to be a viewer and a person on the other side making videos because it's like I'm in it all around. Like I am all part of the world, you know? It's like going to a beauty pageant and competing and also being a judge. But anyway, I love you guys. Keep it up and I'll talk to you later. Bye.